Ah, what a beautiful night. Isn't it made even better, knowing that those pesky little gods up above can't see you here? Oh, sorry, was that rude? I don't care. Oh, right, that was the reason why. Now you can scream all you want, but my goal is simple. I'm not here to hurt you. No, I want more than that. I want to help you. Help you understand how the world really is. Now, you can call me Tomura. I'm the puppet master. I control this world one thing at a time, attaching strings, but I don't want you to be just like the rest. So you see, I found you stalking me. I found you always following me, but I didn't do anything. But I thought it was all in good fairness that I do something like bring you here. You always seem so curious, looking at me with those eyes. Don't get me wrong, they're beautiful like gems. What is that, a tiger's eye? I don't know. But the point is, you, my captive audience, will be part of the show. I wonder how far you'll remain. Well, if you're a good little puppet, I won't have to attach the strings. It's sad, but these puppets behind me used to be my family. Until the cruel gods gave me a power I thought was helping them do things. No, it slowly robbed them of everything they were. It made them nothing more than puppets. I want to believe they're still in there. But what am I to do? For so long, I just spent so much time feeling bad for myself. No, I need to control this world. Turn it against them until not even the gods can stop me. Until they're rotting in their old ugly graves. Oh, but enough about my goal. There's no sense in talking about that. After all, I've got everything stacked. My whole hand, no, my whole deck is stacked against those stupid gods. No. You're not needed. But maybe you want to be. I can see it in your eyes, that glint of desire. Is it morbid curiosity or earnest love? I wonder. Either way, you're my captive audience to see everything. Why don't we make this a little more fun? I happen to know this person right here. Come on out. Don't be shy. I happen to know they hurt you. Oh, not just hurt. They wounded you like no one else. They made you hurt. And now I'll give you an option. Since you've been so faithfully following me, I'll let you decide what to do with them. What an amusing answer. You want me to have fun with them? Well, then I might as well show you my power firsthand. You see these pesky little strings? Everyone's got them. Well, they're not attached yet, but there's a string for everyone. And the more I tug on it, watch them dance. Isn't it great? Look at this. The more I tighten it, inevitably the more they become infatuated, empty vessels, things that I can control. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't this the sweetest revenge? Knowing that this little string here that they can never escape from is attached to their very soul, so you can watch them Watch them as they become a puppet, no longer to even dismiss what you say, let alone fight against it. Bullies can't exist. My world will be perfect because those damn bullies of gods will be taken down a notch. Oh, why don't you bow? This one's gonna be your new servant. You're going to serve them as a master now. Because bullies and cheats, they have to pay a price in my world. The gods cursed me with this magic, so it's only suitable that someone as cruel as you bend knee, just like they will someday too. Isn't this world just so beautifully ironic? And you get to watch it all. I've given your revenge to you on a silver platter. No matter what they try, they can't deny it. No matter how much they hate you, they can never express it. And that's just it. Magic, the putrid thing we all know, can be used in so many devilish ways, even if you don't intend it. After all, I never intended to hurt my dear old family, but that's not what fate and the gods had in mind. Clearly, I tested it on one thing and another. I could help them. It turns out, with humans, it robs them of everything. Slowly but surely, they can only be puppets. But I don't want you to be a puppet. In fact, I think you're quite interesting. You've been able to follow me without getting caught by my puppets for at least 6 months. Does it make you a stalker? I wonder. It doesn't matter, because you're mine now. Oh, don't play shy. I know you followed me, admiring me, wanting me, right? Well, lucky for you. I wanted you too. Isn't that great? I won't even use strings on you. You can be my pretty little puppet pal. Well, of course, with a few strings attached. Of course, you must know. There's a lot that I have to deal with, that I have to go through. So, I need to know you're not gonna betray me, so why don't we have a clinical trial? We'll go on a date of sorts, and be able to understand the world better together. I'm completely composed, as if someone who's going to take over the world would be flustered. No way, it's just your imagination. Look, just leave it at that. Dang it. I'm not used to these all kinds of things. Look, it's like if you're on level 99 and someone who's level 1 who never played the game is on the same level as you, and you're trying to fight off the mobs, but you want to secretly protect them, and that's a terrible analogy. But still, I think that I'm way too pro for this. This is all your fault for following me, and my fault for kidnapping you, but still. Look, the point is, I don't know what to do here. It's like a secret bonus quest, but I don't have any leads on how to solve it or reach the end. So now I'm here, like, what do I do? And the answer is clearly I have to show you no mercy. And, well, we have to go on our date. That's the only way I'll know. Got it? Besides, nobody knows me directly. They know my puppets. As long as I don't take them, we're just fine. And of course, if anyone tries to follow us like you did, I'll just have to take control of them the poor fellow will lose their mind. Well, it most likely won't happen. Ah, what a beautiful day it is, though. Well, I mean, overcast, cloudy, and 40 degrees? I mean, it's something. I mean, I like cloudy days. They're like me. I'm not saying that I'm some kind of noob when it comes to social interaction. In fact, I'm quite advanced. I'm one of the best. Well, especially in my ability to slay all doubts of my awesomeness. Now, come on. Let's see. That place serves good noodles. We could go there today. Or would it be better to just go to a classy restaurant? First date, first impressions. We're going to the most expensive place I can manage, which is obviously the best. I'm way better than all the noobs of this city. Let's just, fine dining. I've never been to fine dining before, but it seems fun in theory. Okay, look, I might not have put too much points in charisma. I put it all in intelligence, so... Damn it. It's not ending up how I want it to. You're obviously going to be impressed, but it feels like... Who am I kidding? Maybe I'm not so good at the fine dining things, but I'm good at destroying anyone's doubts that I'm the coolest around. Kind of. It's not perfect. Okay, so maybe I'm trying something new and I'm not used to this at all. I can be a noob at something. Otherwise, I'd be too perfect for this world. No, it gets lonely spending all your time among puppets, so I figured today was a good something. Excursion, whatever you want to call it. It's something different. And since you followed me for those 6 months, you being my stalker, it just makes things more endearing. Then I get to be, the stalkeree, and you get to be the stalker that got noticed by your senpai. Isn't that how it goes? I mean, kind of, maybe. It's okay. I've got this. I've totally got this. Now, Chateau de l'Eau. I think that's how you say it. We'll go here and eat some fancy French cuisine. Oh, it's something like that. Well, there isn't actually a place called France, but someone brought over some French cuisine. Someone from another world a long time ago. Seems like it was a hero of justice or something, but it doesn't really matter because they're gone and dead now. Wonder why they left just French cuisine as their legacy. Oh, and that big dumb sword that slays the Demon King. Who would even really want to do that? The Demon King could be the best puppet ever. He could fight the gods for me. Well, maybe making people into puppets isn't the best idea. Maybe I should just make it something more than that. I could make friends instead of puppets, though that's kind of a scary word. What? I've been alone most of my life. When all you have is your own imagination and a lot of guilt, it's not exactly easy to make social groups or friends or parties or befriend the hero of legend that doesn't exist anymore. It's more like everything becomes a different world to you. I'm not saying I'm above it all the time, just most of the time. And for better or worse, you're the first person. Look, if you were a monster, you're the first ultra rare I've ever run into. And more, you're like an S-class cutie. I didn't expect you to be, but I guess I got a little nervous. As much as I can try and play it cool, it's only so much, and then it becomes BS. I'm not one who likes lies to begin with, and while I like looking cool and stuff, since you bothered to follow me that long, I'm a little bit nervous. But hey, I figure if I lay it all on the table, I'll look that much cooler. Hopefully not that much worse. Also, in terms of what you've said, I guess I just don't want to mess up. I may be trying to take down gods and making the world into a better place or something, but I'm still the feared villain. Nobody dares get close to me. In fact, most people don't even know I exist. They just know my organization. I'm just the puppet master. It's never Tomura Shigaraki. But with you, I felt that you might not have known who I am. You followed me for another reason. Might I ask what it was? You were obsessed with me? Is it because of my scary looks, or you find them cute? That's groundbreaking. I can't believe it. You critical hit me right in the heart in that moment. I'm kind of reeling. My health's in the red, and I don't know how to heal back up. I want to press run, but you're a boss and I can't escape. What am I gonna do with you? It's settled then. We just have to go to dinner. That'll solve everything somehow. Oh, shut up with your giggling. I may be nervous, but it's not like me. I'm a fearsome warlock. I'm not just someone random. I've changed the face of the world. I'm gonna conquer even what the gods can't. So why are you so damn difficult? You're like a triple S class quest. Even though I should be the one in complete composure. You're at my mercy. If I wanted to, I could just attach a string and control you. But you're right. I didn't. Well, would you want to be alone at the top of the world? I've always wanted someone to want me. Not just what I am or my status or my religion or any of it. I want someone to want me. And to think it would be someone who stalked me. Why do I find it so damn endearing that you followed along for so long? You know, I was originally gonna accuse you of being a spy, but I could tell. I almost killed you once, too. Sorry, it's nothing personal, just people are always trying to kill me. So I have to be on guard and... Well, let's just say I may have hesitated. It's because you had such a cute smile. It was adorable. I couldn't kill someone with a smile like that. That would be horrible, and I feel like what's left of my family, they'd never want me to do that. You know, they thought I could be a hero someday. And I never wanted to stop believing in them. But somewhere along the way, I thought it was just my hate, my revenge that I had left. But somehow you forced me. You forced me to think about it in a way I've never done. Damn you for making me so vulnerable. It's like you debuffed me with minus 150% defense. How am I supposed to ever handle this? If you were to strike a hit right now, it'd be too critical and I'd... What did you just do? You must have cast a hex on me, 'cause my heart won't stop beating so fast. I mean, of course my heart beats normally, but it's not normal. It's different. This isn't what I was expecting. And I bet it's not what you were either. To think you'd steal my first kiss. You defiler. I love it. You're just like me. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. I mean, I'm still nervous as hell, and you kind of stole something I wasn't ready to. Look, it was wonderful and soft, and just thinking about it makes my heart race. But still, I can't just let you off the hook that easy. Now I've really got to take you on this date and make it plus amazing ultra. I mean, it could be just plus ultra, but what's the point of that? That's not as good. And besides, if it's not plus mega ultra, then I don't get a refund on that kiss and I can't give you one back. Now just shut up and realize that I'm, well, you weren't talking. What, I was trying the legendary tsundere line and it doesn't suit me at all, does it? I can be hopeless sometimes because I'm just so perfect. Well, perfectly imperfect, yeah. I mean, if I was perfect, I'd be boring. But perfectly imperfect makes me not boring. Right? I mean, you wouldn't have kissed me if I was boring, right? Then it's okay. We'll just go to dinner and I'll do something amazing. Let's go. You can hold my hand. Just pinkies out. I don't know why I do that, but it's like I got a feeling that in an alternate dimension, if you were to hold my hand, something bad would happen. But no, don't worry. My hands are safe with you. I mean, your hands are safe with me. And, you know, I might not be good at doing the tropes. After all, I've not studied up on how to level up that stat yet. But I hope that somehow one of my stats gets me some points in your book. Look, it's not me, it's you. I mean, it's not you, it's me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so used to always knowing what I'm doing because all my int stat is so high and, well, my charisma. I never put any points into it. I'd like to say I'm charismatic, but how can I be if I'm just a big, I don't know what to call it. Do I seem hopeless? Do I seem like I'm level 1 in a 99 zone? Just a level 50 zone. Gee, thanks. I guess I've got some hope of running for my life. No, you're right. I've almost forgot you're a boss monster. I can't just... There's no running from bosses. When was my last save point? Look, I'm not gonna lose to you, so you better prepare for the best damn dinner of your entire life. Now let's get going. Look, if I didn't put in that much effort at least, then you'd think I'm some kind of joke. And I will never be a joke. I won't let myself. Even if I'm inexperienced and a complete novice, I gotta show you that I'm worth something, that I'm actually amazing and as cool as worthy of being stalked for 6 months. I mean, you wouldn't normally treat a stalker that nice, but I feel like out of anyone, you're the one who knows me best, and now that we've gotten to talking and meeting, I guess I fell for you. Really hard, like a super mega critical hit. Like a critical hit with 6 modifiers. It's at like 6,000% damage. Right to my heart. Do you know how that feels? It feels amazing. But that's not the point. What I was trying to say is obviously I gotta raise my charisma skills so I can make your heart flutter too. Tell me, what is it? Is it dexterity? No, that wouldn't make sense. I mean, it's good for being fast, but no, it has to be charisma, isn't it? Maybe some luck? I'm not the most lucky, but maybe I am. I did actually happen to run into a stalker that knows me, and someone who's not creepy like the image you have for most stalkers. Look, I keep calling you a stalker, but maybe admirer was a better term. You never did anything stalkerish. You were just always there and watching from afar. Now, it's kind of strange how once you're in the limelight and I notice you change to be a little bit more bold, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, get empowered by the moment. Guess you've got a pretty high luck stat. Though it's hard to tell, cause, well, we don't really define it in status menus. Though sometimes I wish we did. Oh, fancy that, we're at the restaurant. Table for 2. Yes, we can pay for it, don't even worry. We're great at this, I think. All right. Now that we're here, I have something to distract from the fact that I'm still learning what I need to do. Well, it looks good on the menu. I think most of it does look good, that is. Nervous? No, not even slightly. I'm just not sure what to say. Now that you're here in front of me, it's different. Before you were just distant, and I could appreciate that someone was actually interested in getting to know someone and or appreciating me from afar. I'm not exactly the type that gets fan clubs, you know. More like the type that gets hate clubs or heroes that slay them and then they get fan clubs, and it's like the opposite. It's like you're dating the Demon King instead. Except I wouldn't make a very good Demon King. I think I'd make a much better Lord Commander, behind the scenes advisor, or maybe even a I'm really cool guy. That's not really a position, but you know, being cool's like half the thing of life. I mean, if you don't think I'm cool, why would you have stayed watching me for the past like 6 months? Is there a reason for it? Like, you kind of touched on it earlier, but maybe it's rude to ask, but I gotta know all the secrets if I'm gonna take on this super ultra rare quest. You're like the hardest quest giver ever. And if I'm going to properly steal your heart away, I've gotta have information. See, it's logic. I'm the smart one. I mean, you're smart too, but clearly you're more lucky than I am smart. What? It's just praise where praise is due. Besides, you wouldn't want to end up being alienated, would you? If I don't have how you feel, how will I know how I feel? So spill the beans. You saw me doing all those embarrassing things? There's no way. I was sure you weren't there those times. Well, look, I kind of feel for orphans. As I was kind of orphaned myself due to my own misunderstandings. The strings that I thought were helping my family ended up making them puppets. I didn't ever intend for that to happen, and I was horrified. It was the worst day of my life when I realized it. Watching them fade away, I couldn't even imagine what it was like for people who didn't even have any good memories of their parents. Those who are tossed away. I don't like when people have to suffer. At least people who don't deserve to suffer. If they're evildoers and, well, I'll make an exception for the gods who are giant bullies. But other than them, I don't really have a grudge against anyone. I just want to accomplish my goal no matter what. So naturally, if someone gets in my way or tries to kill me, I'll deal with them. But it's the common people that end up suffering most of the time. You see, they're like little level 1 critters. They're cute and endearing, and, well, maybe I like taking care of them. So what if I do? Does it make me less cool? You can be honest. I can take it. You're sure? Well, if you're certainly sure, like super sure to the point where the lens of truth wouldn't tell otherwise, then I guess it's fine after all. Anyways, I must have been so into telling them stories and giving them happy memories that I didn't notice you there. I was careless. If you were an assassin, I probably would be dead. Though maybe you scared off the assassins and saved me. You never know. It's hard to say, but I'm thankful that you were there. It made me feel less alone. 'Cause everyone's just a puppet around me. They may look the part, and maybe they can even talk the part, but it's just an elaborate act. I'm not someone who knows really how to make a friend, let alone an admirer, so I guess it was fate's hand that led you to me, like a super rare event. I just happened upon the flag to your route, and, well, I can't exactly let it go to the bad end, so I gotta do something about it. I'll just have to make sure that you and I end up in the happy end, and, ordering. Look, I'll take whatever the house special is. And yeah, they'll take that. So the point is, I don't want to mess things up. It's my first chance at all this. I've never had anyone like you, and I don't really think I get another chance. Especially because it's a dangerous road. Most people would think I'm a psychopath. I've done some bads, too. Terrible things, even. Things that I can't make up for or really change because they're done already. They're too late to change. Yeah, it was when I first was hating on the gods. I discovered they existed, or rather, didn't listen to me. I don't even know if they exist completely, but no matter how much I wished for something that could cure my parents once I doomed them, nothing happened. Believe it or not, I used to believe in them. My whole family did. We were devout, and it was a warmth, kind of. If not for them ignoring me, turning a blind eye, I wouldn't hate them so much, and I would have never done so much. But look, it's impossible to justify. It's more like a burning hatred that I have to constantly manage, or else I'll do something really bad. And I'm not trying to, I I just want them to know that they could have done something. If anyone, why didn't they save us? It was something so slow. They could have done something, and I'm just repeating myself. Guess I got minus a few points to cool. But looks like the food is here, so that's definitely something. Let's eat. I wouldn't want to ruin the dinner. And besides, I'm fine. I just never had someone to talk to about this. Like I said, I never wanted to burden you or anyone else with this. It's just, somehow it's really easy to talk to you. It's really nice too. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't hold it against me, which is more than I could say from anyone I've ever met. There's been some that I feel guilty that I used them. I shouldn't have. I didn't have any other way. It was more like a reflex than it was a conscious decision. And since I can't remove it, how do I even help? Well, I know there's one thing I can do to help, but it's not easy to do. I'd have to get the help of someone way stronger than myself. I mean, I'm just a human. There's many things that are monstrously more powerful. Maybe I can control them, but that doesn't mean I know how to use all their skills. Besides, it's pointless. I'd have to go on a journey. Or maybe that's what I need to do exactly. Also, bon appetit. Isn't that how you say it? Look, I don't know French. I mean, we've only heard a bit of it at all from the legendary tales of the ancient hero. If not, we wouldn't have any French cuisine. It said he glistened with all the sparkling of the night sky, but you know what? We don't know much about him. But his French cuisine was on point. I wonder what France was like. Oh well, I guess we'll never know. He was a hero from the other world after all. This pasta's pretty good. How's yours? Totally stole a bite. Well, you weren't fast enough. It's your own fault. Hey, guess revenge is just desserts. Well, fine. We can have desserts too. I guess. It's not like I mind however much it is. Being the puppeteer of a religious organization, it kind of means you get a lot of money. I just don't care about that. It's just means to an end. It's not really me. It's a tool. Just like all of my puppets, is what I like to say. But I can't think of them as tools. I try and have them retain their normal routine. I'll give them the ability to do something, but they never do more than I say. And I think that's what hurts the most, is that they resemble the people, my family, and even my pet. I can make them behave as if they're there, but it's all me. It's not anything more and stuff. I wish that somehow they would regain it. That the soul thread wouldn't do something like this, but I can't go living in the past. I need to keep moving forward, and the only forward I see is, well, a future on your route. I never even considered the idea of anything like that because I didn't have time for it, but now that my goal's so close at hand, I think it'd be pretty chummy to have somebody there and someone to protect and hold as my own. Look, I may be level 99 and totally above all specs, like a super high spec husbando. That's what I do. It's kind of how I am, and I know everybody knows it. At least, well, everybody meaning you, and you probably don't know that, but it's okay, because now you do. And look, what I'm saying is I don't want to end up in the bad end where I alienate you or do something wrong where you stop wanting to be near me. I mean, before you were at a distance, but it was nice to see you looking. And now that you're here, it's even nicer to see you looking right in front of my face. Even if you stole my first kiss, that's fine. I would have given it to you anyways. I just wasn't mentally prepared yet, so I panicked a little, so, you know, me nervous? No. No way I could be nervous. No. Obviously, it's just a facade to get you to feel less nervous yourself. If somebody's acting nervous in front of you, obviously, don't you feel less nervous? Oh, more nervous? That's not how this is supposed to work. After I did all the magic, I tried the tropes. Okay, think, Tomura. Okay, if the tropes don't work, then you just want me to be myself. That sounds easy enough. I can be myself. I'm an expert at being myself. I think I'm the best in the world at it. So, surely I can do that much. And look at that, it's time for dessert. The Super Ultra Mega Chocolate Extreme Deluxe Level 100 meal. Dessert plate thing. That's what we'll take. And to go. Thanks, and that's not that bad of a bill. It's just, like a month's rent for a noble household, but that's fine. I've got that in the bag. I make it like every other day, so, look, what I'm saying is I don't care about spending money. It was worth it just to hear from you and get an excuse to sit down with you and not feel as awkward as I did before. In fact, I feel like maybe I talk too much, but that's part of the draw. And you can't just go doing that all of a sudden. I wasn't mentally prepared. You're gonna make my heart die, because that's, again, like a 6,000% multiplier, maybe even 12,000. That's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of percent. Can not really explain. Look, the point is, this is partially your fault, so you have to take responsibility. That obviously means that you still owe me something. What? You already were gonna give me something? What could you possibly have that I want? I mean, of course there's things that you have that I want, but... Oh no, whenever someone says that, that's like the flag for the visual novels usually take a turn for other things. When people say that, that's like a huge flag. More importantly, I guess it really matters a lot if you meant it that way, and you just totally said something that's... Never mind. I'll take your word for it. Oh, looks like that's the dessert, and we're off. Here we go, and... Well, of course you can ask anything of me. What? Maybe I didn't hear you correctly. you want to come to my place? I mean, I guess that's fine. It's just, I hope you like video games. It's about all you're gonna find. I mean, there's the dessert in this bag, but you don't care about that. Why wouldn't you care about dessert? What kind of a crazy person doesn't... You do care about the dessert, so... Fine. I'll just wait and see then. Don't tell me. You've got an evil look on your face. That's never a good sign. Hey, why are you leading the way? That's not even the way back to my house. I'm supposed to be the one leading the way. Now look here. How dare you think that you can walk ahead of me? Oh yeah? Well, you took the wrong turn. Last one there's gonna be you. Okay, this way and... Bam! Front door located. I'll give you points for keeping up with someone that's level 99 in most stats. You did pretty good, but a massively powerful sorcerer like me can't just be defeated so easily. Oh, still confident you can take down the Sorcerer King, Shigaraki? Well, I mean, my name's Tomura, but it sounded cooler. I might use it as my sort of, alias. Even though it's not an alias at all. It's... Look, it's fine. It's totally fine. Cause I got cool stuff to show you inside, and... Welcome to my humble abode. Here you'll find the latest and greatest in, my little empire of knickknacks and things close to my heart. What are you asking? If you're close to my heart, of course you are. I've never had someone try and get to know me before, and look, I've been trying so hard not to mess it up, I didn't know what to do. I need to talk less and... look, all that time I realized I wasn't very good at saying how I felt, and now that I'm set on your route and stuff, does this mean you like me? I've always wanted to be liked, and I guess all the signs point to it, so I was hoping you might stay with me for a while, and we could have a happy life and cuddles like this. All I really want in the end is I want a family. You make up for all of that I lack. All of the sadness I felt in the past, I can't feel it when you're here. All the emptiness, all the anger, it just melts away and I'm scared. Is it wrong that I'm scared? Is it totally uncool? I can't tell you how much all of this... I thought I was a scary puppet master. I really did, but... in the end, I'm still... like I was back then. I just want to be loved. And what you've given me is more than anyone ever has since I lost my family. You make me feel whole again. My broken heart that I thought couldn't. Maybe it's shameful that I get so moved by this, but thank you. Thank you for following me for 6 months and never losing interest even though I was sure you would. Thank you for being just the right amount of crazy that you can get past my awkwardness.
Thank you for being the only person to ever understand me after I lost everything I cared about. Thank you for being you, even in a world that hates me. I see it. A future I can finally be proud of. Can you see my smile now, Mom and Dad? Can you see it? Little sister, Pochi, everyone that I've wanted to see for so long. I feel like now I can smile up at them and say that I've found someone like they always said I would. When they were fading away, I guess I didn't believe it anymore. I thought it was my destiny to never have someone close to me, for fear of losing them, for fear of accidentally making them a puppet. I won't let you be. I swear to you, on my very soul, on my goal, on my dream, on everything, on my love for my family, and on this smile. Even if the tears go in my eyes, I can smile and give you the tightest cuddle I've ever done. Because I finally made it back home again. And you finally gave me some hope after